Since marijuana legalization, highway fatalities in Colorado
Since you
are
called me
at
hold on a second. Since you called me hold on a second.
Anytime you want to make a funny point, it comes up anytime
true.
you want to define your
I do rely on it for
sexuality
humor,
or your urges or
I do rely on it for
your
humor.
decadence.
I think
you
I think
jump
people,
to it because I think it's you.
Now, while Joe was sober throughout the other arguments, this one with Steven Crowder would be influenced by alcohol, which might have led Rogan to get a bit more fired up than usual.
First of all,
No, I wrote about what the sources
first of
are.
all,
Original study.
just because someone gets in an accident and they're high,
See,
because hold on, stop.
No, hold on a second. This is
you
because you just
interrupt
want-
way too much.
No,
You need to stop.
You talk
hold
in
on a second.
paragraphs.
If people are high a lot and the same amount of fatalities exist, but the people that get checked once they get into these accidents happen to be high, it does not necessarily mean that marijuana caused those fatalities. Sure, man. Just like you don't sure turmeric, you don't sure ginger, you don't sure a reduced sugar diet. All those things that reduce inflammation are good for you.
I don't buy that smoking marijuana would be as beneficial as a reduced sugar diet. And my point is that people
you
get
might
so
be-
offended
you
by
might
me
be
saying that
correct.
and saying, but if you want to smoke, go ahead.
You're the guy that thinks people should be able to do whatever. You're a free
Yes,
market guy,
that's
right?
what I just said.
So if you're a free
Smoke
market
pot.
guy, why wouldn't you be in support of something, whether it's the most
I just
beneficial
said I am.
or equally
I just said I
beneficial?
am.
Since marijuana legalization, highway fatalities in Colorado are at
Hold on a
near
second.
historic lows.
You haven't bringing up the source that you want to find.
Washington, since marijuana legalization, highway fatalities in Colorado
Since you
are
called me
at
hold on a second.
near
Since you called me hold on a second. Since you called me a
historic
f***ing puss, and you do this with the crazy lady at a
come
comedy
on,
club,
buddy, I
you
like
think if
you.
you scream enough that it makes a point that you
Valuable.
can't have a conversation about this as civilly as you did every other issue. Tells me that there's
That's not true.
there's a problem.